The rule we want to look at this time is the one that says x to the m divided by n power is the same thing as the nth root of x, all raised up to the m power. Why does that work? Well, that works because x to the m divided by n power, when we look at that, what we're allowed to do is we're allowed to take out that m power, because really when there's an m there, we know it means there's one m, right? So I can look at that and say, I'm going to take out the m part and leave the 1 over n there. So I get x to the 1 over n, and then the m. The only thing is we say, well, instead of showing the multiplying that way, we'll show it with parentheses. Right. And then x to the 1 over n, we already practiced, is the nth root of x. So let's go ahead and look at how we're going to use this. If I want to evaluate in each one of these examples, 100 to the 3/2 power, right? I take the 3 and move it to the outside, so it's really 100 to the 1/2 power, and then I put the 3 there, because 3 times 1/2 is 3/2, right? 100 to the 1/2 power, I do just like the stuff we already practiced, right? So that's really the square root of 100 cubed. This time there's extra steps though. The square root of 100 is 10, but I still need 10 to the 3rd power, right? And yeah, that one's not on my list, but 10 to the 3rd power just means there's 3 zeros. Oh, it was in my cubes list. 10 to the 3rd power. In number 2, 16 to the 3/4 power. Again, taking my 3 and moving it outside gives me 16 to the 1/4 power cubed. That's the 4th root of 16. And then to the 3rd power. What is the 4th root of 16? Well, I go to my fourths and I find 16 is 2 to the 4th. So the 4th root of 16 is really 2, but I still have the cubed part. Then I can go back up and look for 2 cubed in my cubes and see 2 cubed is 8. So I want to be able to do all of this without a calculator, just using that list, which is why if you haven't yet, copying that list down somewhere so you have it in front of you so you don't have to keep scrolling to see it might be really helpful. How about 1,000 to the 2/3 power? Right? I take the 2 out and say it's 1,000 to the 1/3 and then squared, right? Because that really makes 2/3. So that gives me the cubed root of 1,000 squared. The cubed root of 1,000, right? I look at my cubes and I find 1,000 again. 1,000 is 10 cubed. So this is really 10. But then I still have squared. 10 squared is 10 times 10, or in my list of squares, I can see that 10 squared is 100. And finally, that last example, 25 to the 3/2 power. If I move the 3 to the outside, I really see that that's 25 to the 1/2 power, and then the 3rd. Which gives me the square root of 25. So right, this time I don't need to show the little 2 for square root. I just write my square root of 25 cubed. The square root of 25, what square equals 25? Well, that would be 5. 5 squared is 25. So I get 5 cubed, and then I look in my cubes and see 5 cubed actually equals 125. So seeing if you could try some similar problems.